Yeah, that is bad, bro. See, now that's another thing. I need to start. Not when I'm done learning about fish tank. I did graduate with political science. I wanted with a degree in political science. I wanted to be a criminal defense attorney. Yeah,
You would be a good one. You'd be a good one. What is your political leanings? Are you conservative? Are you liberal? What are you?
hard right conservative.
You are hard right.
Trump 2024. My president is Trump. My president is Trump.
I love that.
They messed up. They messed up bad. Y'all up bad when we didn't have Mitt Romney in office. He would have come up with something better than just Obamacare. And then what really pisses me off is.
Do you think Michelle's a boy? Do you think Michelle's a boy?
I don't care what that thing is. I just care that Obama tucked his goddamn tail and ran when they threatened to release the interview with Seth Rogen and James Franco and said, if you release that in theater, we're going to do. Man, Trump would have been like, hey, we're not going to release it. Release it a day early. That's a Trump move. No, we're not going to release it. What the f? You know what I mean? Just shit like that. Trump's first 100 days. You didn't hear about ISIS anymore, but you heard about him for 3 years, recruiting kids from, doing the beheading shit. Like on it was what? Trump put a stop to that in his first 100 days. People love. I think people like he talks too much, which makes him transparent. I would rather have a transparent president than my fellow Americans. I'm reading from a teleprompter right now to say what the f is on the screen. I'd rather have someone that actually you can act. I don't know. Trump 2024.
I agree. What about 9/11? Do you think 9/11 was an inside job?
I'm not too big conspiracy theorist. The only thing I thought was weird about that was like those little explosions that came out from the bottom. That was weird, right? Like that was kind of weird.
Tower 7 was weird. Tower 7 was weird.
And then there was a call from one, I don't know, the black box. You can hear the phone call.
The plane they're talking about the flight attendant saying it's work or whatever she says. She says, it's.
I heard a few of them, but the one that stuck out me the most is this dude was supposed to call his mom, and he says, "Hello," like I can't remember the name. It's not the exact name. Mrs. Peterson. Hello, mother. I just wanted to say that there's some hijackers on here. It was the weirdest. It's not a conversation between a mother and a son. You know what I mean? It's just weird, bro. But do I believe it? Of course, like that would be terrible. I mean, too many people lost their lives. I would hope to God like we wouldn't do something like that.
Let's see this one.
I'm number 3 on flight 11.
Okay. Oh. Is this the phone call?
This is one of them, but I think it was a different flight attendant that said it was a work.
So she went down on the plane. Which plane was this?
Would they not maintain a sterile cockpit?
I think the guys are up there. They might have gone there and got everybody up there or something. Nobody can call the cockpit.
It's too hard to hear. I gotta find a better recording. But there's one where the woman's like, it's this might be it. Hold on, this might be it.
Sandy Hook also struck me.
Her husband's answering machine before briefly talking to him on her cell phone.
Exactly how they said
as she herself is suggesting, we should listen very carefully.
Tuesday, 9:47 a.m.
Hi, baby. Baby, you have to listen to me carefully. I'm on a plane that's been hijacked. I'm on the plane. I'm calling from the plane. Want to tell you I love you. Please tell my children that.
We too can notice the absence of the typical background noise heard inside a plane.
Yeah.
There's 3 guys. They've hijacked the plane. I'm trying to be calm.
After saying goodbye, she seems to fumble with the headset while she whispers a few more words into the mouthpiece.
I hope to be able to see your face again, baby.
She doesn't even sound scared.
Listen.
End of message.
She said something. Hold on, play it again.
Oh my gosh, she did. She said something.
Sometimes it remains difficult to hear anything different from the words, "It's a frame."
It's a frame.
It's a frame.
She whispers out at the end, "It's a frame." Wow. She does seem unusually calm.
A few more words.
Yeah, that's not the one I heard, but that also weird. Sandy Hook was also weird in my opinion. Like,
yeah, but do not talk about. You can't talk about Sandy on
done.
YouTube. Dude. It was not weird. It was the most.
Dude, I'm talking about the movie
weird.
Captain Hook. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
good. Yeah, we're talking about Captain Hook. We cannot
No, with
talk
Robin
about that.
Williams.
It's a great movie. Well, you're going to be in this movie. What else are you going to do? You got to start doing some meet and greets. Have you gone out and done any events? I know you're in Vegas. You really haven't got to experience any live event shit, have you?
Yes, no, not really. Like I said, someone chased my daughter. Like, didn't chase, walked up and followed her, and she started running. In fact, she was like, "Pops, pops, pops," and I was like, I kind of came on a little aggressive. He's like, no, I'm a fan, like that. But then it was just some weird like that. But no, I've done any really meet and greets. We've been invited to people's weddings, bro. Like, and you never know. Like, but no, we really. How would I go about? I wouldn't even know how to go about doing a meet and greet. That's how much I know.
You need to do one. You got to talk to the Monkey King chat. I mean, you got a lot of supporters that you got to do that. People want to see you. Now, we talked about everything. When you go back and you look at the show, though, what would you have done totally different, other than your ex? You said you would have done that different, but how would you have played the game totally different, kind of knowing what you know now?
Well, are you talking about if I was a fish or a freeloader?
Yeah, if you're a fish, not going back, but if you're back in the game, kind of, how would you have played it, knowing who Sam Hyde is, knowing he's one of the most brilliant comedians, and yada yada?
I would have been way more mysterious as far about who I really was. I wouldn't have let my information out like that. You know what I mean? But knowing who Sam Hyde is, I would have been expecting the worst. Like, we started to every day. I would have just known. I would have taken everything with a grain of salt. I don't know how each move, each time would have been differently, but I would have known a lot more about what's what. You know what I mean? I would have not oh my God, but playing the game differently itself. Oh God, I would have got rid of some of them so much faster. I mean, a lot of them have I mean, some people have it, some people don't. And I can tell you, there was some boring ass on that show. Boring. Oh, calm down, Alex. We're on a goddamn TV show. What the mean, calm down?
Who was the most boring?
Calm down. It is not now. You know what the? So that was
Who was the most boring? Call somebody out a little bit. Bert wasn't boring. Bert was the most interesting.
Okay, boring. Okay, honest to God, real. Okay, like I said. And Jemima Laron brought nothing to the house. Like I said,
Laron, you didn't like Laron, so you didn't like Laron.
He was boring. He was boring. Who else was boring? Symbol was boring. He didn't do anything, but he promised people immunity when it wasn't even his to promise. 3 different people. Lexi made a whole goddamn list.
Indians are good at scamming. Indians are really good at scamming. Lexi made a whole list of
his lies, and he didn't even defend himself because he couldn't. They're taking advantage of him, and it's weird. If you do go back in the timestamps, I would say all right. Every time someone would say something bad about me, I wouldn't watch it. I just fire the back. I'd fire back quick. I didn't do it to him because his mental state, and I know he'll just do anything his chat says or his admins. The next day,
is that what's happening?
Bro, the next day, go look. The next day, look at the timestamps. The next day, he'll make a stream saying the exact same thing about me. They're worried about my mental health, and that. Check this out. And that I'm listening to all my admins. My admins, I have one from Fish Tank Group. My IT, my manager, all real life, 20+ years, or people that have been in the business. Like my manager, his name is not goddamn Elber, and he's been working in media for over 20 years. I am trying to build something way beyond streaming here. And I'm not going to waste and I got I don't know. I don't want to waste it. And I feel like some people think I don't know. A lot of people hate me. They think I'm this evil fuck. I'm not like that. Not really until it fucking brings it out of me. Blatant disrespect for no goddamn reason. I hate it. And then